translation is a very creative exercise, not a technical one at all, because in a sense, whether you like it or not, you're relocating in a profound sense, relocating a piece in a different world, in a different language.
They are extraordinary stories, and they're extraordinary, that contain sort of extraordinary characters. Some of them are very funny, some of them are very moving. They absolutely feel the sort of hold of Latin America on them feels strong still, whilst at the same time they kind of live and breathe for a new audience. And there's something in that chemistry that's very, very exciting.
We take one of the plays, for example, which is about the land, the struggle for land. It's very particular to the violent contradictions of Colombia, about which people know a little. People know about drug traffic. They don't know that underpinning that is a long, bitter, brutal struggle for land, for the right to cultivate land against huge, powerful landowners. And the more I read, the more direct echoes of everything we're talking about in that play, Dead Man's Dying, about the struggle for land in Colombia, resonates back into the history of Scotland. There's another play about the experience, which I think is tremendously moving and poignant, about the experience of being a child of the disappeared. You know that in Latin America the verb disappear, in English, disappear is an intransitive verb. In Spanish, it's a transitive verb. In other words, people are disappeared. You disappear someone. In other words, it's a deliberate tactic of destroying political opposition by murder and torture. But the children of those who have been murdered and tortured in this way have, in the particular case of Argentina and other countries too, have begun to discover only recently that they were the children of murdered political prisoners. And that experience, that the doors onto memory that opens is just riveting. But it's not peculiar to, it's very dramatic in Argentina, it's not peculiar to Argentina. Whenever another new and different part of the world enters your life, in whatever form, you are not going to be the same again. I mean, I know that sounds melodramatic, but it's true. When you sense other experiences and other worlds, when they become part of your experience, you are enriched and also changed. Like every good piece of creative work, it makes you reconsider yourself and also reconsider the world you're in. That seems to be a pretty good reason to go and see the plays.
And I think what's also particularly exciting about these plays, just to sort of add to that, is that these are 5 really exciting emerging writers, none of whom have adapted any work before. So that's also very exciting, because you feel that there's a very strong generation of emerging playwrights, and these are 5 of them sort of working in a brand new way. And I think that's also a very exciting prospect.
And just one other thing to say, which is the response of the Latin American writers to being, drawn to being. I was going to say discovered. That's the wrong word, but to working now with this new world, with Scotland, with a whole new range of people and a whole new kind of area of experience. So it's very exciting for all of them as well.